Alrighty guys, I am stuffed. I am running a little behind schedule. We just got through, as I was saying earlier today, I told you I could be on after we ate. We just got through having lunch with my mom. It's her birthday today. I've been telling everyone she's 80, but she's not. She's 79. I did the math.
You did the math?
I did the math, the monster math. Okay, so we had a wonderful lunch at the Mongolian barbecue in Independence, Missouri. Before that, I managed to score an entire car full of groceries for no money. Because a friend of mine owns a grocery store that was closed, and he basically has another store next to it. He's still selling the grocery store items out of the other store, but as they begin to expire and stuff, then he gives it to me to go give to the animals, because my dogs will eat it, the cats will eat it, the cows will eat the sugary stuff. So we have a lot of food in the back, all canned good stuff too. Does anyone need any cranberry sauce? We got like 20 cans of cranberry sauce.
Okay.
Cake mixes? Anyone need cake mixes? We got like 50
The frosting.
of those.
Frosting a lot.
Frosting? We got 30 of those.
A lot, 1 box.
You know, the Duncan Hines frosting. All that stuff is either at or past its best by date, but not expired. Well, there's no way on earth I'm going to make enough cakes to do that. So what we're going to do is, I think tomorrow we're going to go over to my mom's and bring a whole bunch of cake mixes, and we're just going to bake cakes all day long and use the frosting, make up a whole bunch of cookies and cupcakes, and then what you do is freeze it. So you can take it out later, and that way none of that stuff gets wasted, because I can't really give cake mix to the dogs or the cats, or even the cows for that matter.
No, it's too much flour.
Too much flour is bad for them. But, so we're going to make a whole bunch of cakes. I wish I knew a church or something that needed money for a bake thing. By the way, the dogs are all up in our business, because some of the stuff that we got given to us today were dog treats. Oh my goodness, look at them, both of them, all up in my business. Oh, which one got that one? Harry? See how carefully he takes it. Betty Boo snacks it in my hand. Harry's very carefully takes it in my hand. And he's the boy. Let's see. Let's give Harry a bigger one, because he was nice. There we go. There you go, Harry. There you go. Hey! She just snaps it in my hand. Harry's all very carefully and delicately, so he didn't bite me. She bites her hand. She got me too. Why don't you get the rest of that? But yeah, so we've had a really wonderful day today. My mom enjoyed herself. She seemed to like the teapot okay.
Oh yeah.
What?
No, you know just...
Oh, I got a new pair of shoes. My dog chewed the heel off of my other shoes. I'll take one off and show you. I got a very good price on these guys. These are Clarks. I don't know if you know much about shoes, but Clarks are very, very good, expensive shoes. I only paid $14 for these shoes. $14. Cargo Largo. They had $15 boots. Did you get a pair of $15 boots?
Yes, $12.
All right, $12 boots. Let me show them the $12 boots. Now these are China boots, aren't they?
I don't know.
Yeah, some generic brand.
No, it's a brand.
Northside. Nah, that's, I think, just some made-up brand. I only paid $12 for these Northside boots, which I could sell online, but I'm not going to. These are in case I actually do any work on the fields. And then my employee here, give me your foot. I picked his foot up and moved it around. My employee got a pair for $27 of Craftsman Worksbook steel toe. That is a Cargo Largo, by the way. That is the reason I showed you kind of these shoes I got. Now, I'm not reselling these. These I might. I may resell them.
Size 11.
They're size 11. They might be too big. I might.
Where's John?
Those are probably UK 11. Those are UK 11. So that's 8 or 9. 9. All right. Well, the reason I'm showing you guys these shoes is Cargo Largo is a place that I source all the time. I have a very good working relationship with Cargo Largo. As a matter of fact, the manager came over. Oh, I'm so glad to see you today.
Yeah, reduce something.
Yeah, and she came over and reduced something for me. So if you, what is that noise back there?
Boo, trying to open the bag.
Hey! No, 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 no. No barking, begging.
What's been stuck here the whole time?
Oh, he's been stuck there the whole time? Okay. No barking. But anyone that needs products on Amazon, check your brands carefully, because when I'm in Cargo Largo, it's all name brands. Well, not all. Like, these are generic. Northside is a generic brand. But they have all the name brand stuff. You need to make sure. Get in the back. You need to make sure that the brands that they have there, that you can carry them on Amazon. And if they do, if you look it up, I'm going to start doing this on a regular basis. I used to only do it for friends, where I would go shopping, they would send me the money on PayPal, I would buy the item, I'd put the stickers on it for FBA and send it off for them. I've done that a lot over the years. Well, I've only done it for friends, but I started thinking about it. Why? Why am I only doing this for people I know? I'm not out anything. I'm not out anything. I'm not out any. Oh, it's your sticky shoes. I'm not out anything if they sell it or not. See, the reason I only did it with friends is I wanted to make sure that I spent a lot of time. I would help my friends look for product. I was like, hey, I found 3 brands. Can you carry those on Amazon? Check and see. They check and say, yes, I can carry 2 of those brands. I was like, okay, well, let me run back to the store and I'm going to buy you, how many comforters do you want? And you know, I place orders for people in the 30 and 40, 50. Hey!
Did I say hi? So aggressive.
Bad driver.
You don't care. I said bye, bye, bye.
Man, that was bad. I'm memorizing the license plate. Okay. I'll report it when I get home. Probably drunk. I'm drunk. Alright, so, but it doesn't really have to be a friend of mine for me to go buy stuff and ship it off to Amazon. As long as, see, I used to buy this stuff and then I'd wait around and people would give me the money. Stop doing that. Now, you want me to buy something, you do it right there when I'm at the store. It only takes a millisecond to send me the money on PayPal. And this is the way I do it. Let's say I was buying these $12 shoes. And let's say they had 10 pairs of them. Okay? It would be the total amount of the $12 shoes plus tax. If you, I may turn in my tax ID thing, depending. Yeah, that's still tough. But it'd be the $12. Well, that's $12.99. So it'd be $13 for each pair of shoes plus $1. So instead of paying $12.99 a pair of shoes, you would pay $13.99 a pair of shoes. The extra $1 goes in my pocket. Okay, that's what I make for buying the things for you. If you want me to put the labels on it and send it off to Amazon, it depends. If it is just a handful of items, I'm not going to charge you anymore. But if it starts to become where it's a lot of items, then I charge you another $1. So you end up paying $2 an item above the cost of the item for me to buy it for you, box it, tag it, bag it, and mail it off to Amazon. Okay? That's a pretty good deal. Especially when you get items much cheaper from me than you can get them yourself. Guys, I have pulled $130 appliances and comforters, all kinds of stuff, but most of the comforters. I pulled $130 comforters. That's what I got for them online for $20 out of there by the thousands. It's only a matter of how much money that you can put up front. I can get it even more reduced if I have a working budget. Like I said, I have a very good working relationship with these people. Plus, there is another liquidation place in my hometown that I have only been in one time. My employee doesn't even know I went. I've only been in one time. I looked around and there is, yes, I went. I went in and looked. That's why I haven't taken you, because you're going to want to buy everything in there. They have cases and cases. It's just cases of stuff laying around. They sell it by the case. They don't even sell it individual. They have individual stuff. Yeah, it's stuff I can move. On Amazon, not eBay. It would take too long on eBay. But there's another place that I'm going to actually start sourcing, not for myself, but for other Amazon and eBay sellers. Eventually, that's going to be one of my full-time jobs. Right now, what I do for a living is I have Keywebco.com, where you can buy 60,000 listings worth of stuff. Awesome stuff shipped to you within, you get it from the time you order it, it's at your front door in about a week, about 7 days. Normally less, but I say about 7 days. Okay, that's one business. Then I make websites, that's where I make my money. Then I have podcasts, that's where I make more money. Then I have YouTube. I'm not making any money yet. Once I get 1,000 subscribers, I'll do that. The other way that I make money, I don't talk about very much, but that is me product sourcing for other people. Sometimes it's just stuff in my warehouse that I have that I'm not selling, and I'll say, hey, you want me to send this to Amazon for you? And they give me the money, and off it goes. But more, I'm going to be doing shopping deals. I'm going to look up when Cargo Largo has their 50% clearance items off. I'm going to look up when they have 50% off on shoes, 50% off on particular product lines. Then I'm going to put a schedule, a monthly schedule. I'm going to say, this month I'm going to Cargo Largo 2 times. Both days, this day is going to be comforters. This day is going to be kitchenware. So if you're interested in products in that type, what you do is before I go, send me a private message and say, hey, here's my store. While you're at Cargo Largo, look for things that would go in my store about my price point that fix my stuff. Most people are very general with what I buy for them. Most people have a lot of faith in me. That's why I use friends mostly. A lot of time, it's not uncommon for me to get, you're going to Cargo Largo, here's 5,000, spend it. And then I do. I just go in and I buy stuff for their store just as if it was my own. I show them what I get at the end. I've only once out of doing that, and I've done that a lot, only once had someone say, oh, I really didn't want that. And you know what I did? I bought it from them and I sold it myself and we made a big profit. But that's only happened one time, and it was just 1 or 2 items. I'm very good at what I do. So if you want to just say, here's some money, go buy stuff from my store, I can do that. But most people like to actually shop with me, and that's a little tricky. This is the way that works. I'll go into Cargo Largo with my video, just like I'm doing right here. It may be a Facebook Live instead of a restream. You know, people on YouTube don't need to see what you're buying. So it'll probably be a Facebook Live. So I do a Facebook Live. I'm showing everybody the stuff that's in the store. Then what you do is you use my employee's phone number and you text or call my employee and say, FYI, here's a screenshot of what Roger just showed on the screen. I want 3 of those. I want 5 of those. Then he comes over and shows me. We go back, we pick up the items that you want. I will show you, zoom in on the UPC, the price. I'll give you a good before we get to the register, because if I'm not paid by the time we get to the register, then I don't buy it. Right back on the show. So that's how you go shopping with me. Basically, you're watching my video and then you're sending screenshots of the video of the items you want to my employee, and you tell them how many of each one you want, and then we just pick it up. We do all of our purchasing. Then when we get home, that's the other thing. If you need photos of the items, sometimes I can sweet talk my employee into taking you some photos and not charging you. But normally you have to pay an additional $1 for photos. So for example, let's say there's no online photos that you can use of an item, and I buy you 100 comforters and you need pictures for them. Well, then it would be $1 for each of the different breakdowns. It's not $1 per item like it is when you buy them. It's $1 for each of the different breakdowns. So let's say you get 3 pairs of shoes that are the same and 2 pairs of shoes that are different. Okay, so you have 3 separate pairs of shoes. You only pay the $3. You wouldn't be paying for the extra shoes that match the pictures you're doing. In other words, it's by listing. Everything else is by item. When he takes pictures, it's for the listing. You might have 400 items, but you only need 10 pictures because it's all the same item. There's no way I'm going to charge you $400 frickin' dollars. I'm going to charge you $1 for the pictures for that listing. The reason I charge you is because my employee has to be paid. So keep that in mind. I am very good at sourcing. As a matter of fact, I don't really want to talk too much about this because I don't want to spill any names. But I can tell you this flat out. You know I talk about Melissa Bass. She did her own thing, but we did a lot of stuff together. There are still, to this day, 3 stores on eBay that I have nothing to do with, but everything in those stores are things that I have bought for them and sent them off for them. And they do very well. So I can just, here's some money, go get me stuff from my store. I can do that if you're my friend. Mostly what I want you to do is go video shopping with me. That way you choose what you want. Because, you know, my friends, if I buy something, I didn't really like it, but I can move money on it. As long as they can move money, they're happy. But most people will want to specifically pick what they want. So we do that by me shopping, you calling my employee, us picking it up, you send us the money, then we run in, and it's all sent off to you. Very easy. All right, that's enough of me talking about shopping today. I am on at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. We are going to talk about costumes. We're going to talk about Halloween. We're going to talk a little bit about marketing Halloween on social media. And we're going to talk all about that free on the Keywebco YouTube channel. And I have 3 hours worth of video work to do. So I'm going to have some awesome graphics for tonight's show. It's worth popping in just to see the little background graphics I do. There are some people that's why. I even have one friend write me, he goes, you know, I don't really need the advice you give. I'm a professional seller. And in the back of my mind, I'm going, yeah, right. But he said, but I watch your show every week just to see what new graphics you do. So this week's graphics are worth a peek. So we're on at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on the Keywebco YouTube channel. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. We read on and on and on a little bit about everything. And I will see everyone at 7 o'clock tonight.